Greetings everyone. Today we will discuss a topic from Unit 1 of Pharmaceutical Microbiology. The topic is raw materials used for culture media. So now, what is culture media? Culture media is a media in which microorganisms can grow. That is, culture media are preparations which can support microbial growth. That is, culture media provide microorganisms with all its required nutrients. So that is the culture media. So like we use soil in agriculture, we use culture media in microbial culture. Some culture media is prepared by mixing several known salts and material. That is, known salts and materials means here we know the chemical formula of the constituents. Such media is called chemically defined media or synthetic media. It is generally used for cultivation of autotrophs. Autotroph means this type of bacteria can utilize atmospheric carbon dioxide. So these are the chemically defined. That is, the which chemicals are present, we know it. And second type of media, it is prepared by mixing several types of material, known material, but its exact formula is not known. For example, if we use meat, we know it is protein, but exact formula is not known. We are using, say, some starch like rice extract. So we know it contains starch, but exact formula is not known. We know compound, but exact formula is not known. These are not chemically defined media. So there are numerous types of media which are used for cultivation of microorganisms. However, there are some material which are commonly used for making culture media. These common ingredients are peptone, meat extract, yeast extract and agar. There are, other than this, several other materials. These are the basic ingredients which are required for the preparation of a culture media. So first to discuss with the peptone. So peptone, how it is prepared? It is prepared by enzymic or chemical digestion of some protein material like meat, gelatin, casein, soybean milk, etc. So they are chemically digested. So what happens? The larger protein molecules are broken down to form peptone. So peptone are small size proteins. So when we add peptone in a culture media, what it does? It acts as a source of organic nitrogen, some vitamins and sometimes a little carbohydrate. So this is the peptone is a main ingredient for culture media. Second thing is meat extract or beef extract. Meat extract, what is it? It is actually the aqueous extract of animal tissue. So animal tissues are collected, beef or any kind of animal flesh is taken, and that is homogenized and extracted and dried. So that is that forms a powder of the meat extract. What it does when we add it to culture media, what it does? It supplies microorganism with carbohydrate, organic nitrogen, vitamins, growth factors, etc. So that is the meat extract or Common beef meat extract is the beef extract. Yeast extract. Yeast is a kind of fungi. So this yeast is used by humans for preparation of different type of food like bread and other type of fermentation product. The yeasts are used. These yeast cells are isolated and they homogenized, and the aqueous extract of the yeast cell is taken and dried. So what is the function of yeast extract in culture media? It is a rich source of vitamin and growth factors, also some minerals and some organic compounds. Sometimes yeast extract may contain some little amount, very little, negligible amount of protein and carbohydrate. Next is agar. Agar is obtained from marine algae called agar. Okay, it's grow in the bottom of the sea surface, and this agar is collected and extraneous substances are removed and the agar powder is prepared. It does not have any nutritional significance. However, it is used in almost all culture media as the solidifying agent. So if agar powder is heated in hot water, then what happens? During cooling down, it forms a semi-solid mass below the 45 degrees Celsius. So that is the agar powder. It is used as solidifying agent. So all these raw materials are used to make basal media. Now what is basal media? Basal media which supplies microorganisms with the basic nutritional needs. So like we, for our nutrition, we take say rice. Along with rice, we take vegetables, fish, meat, egg, milk, curd. These type of things we use. So here, for the bacteria, it is like the rice. That is the basic thing. Okay, so that is the basic thing for by which microorganism can survive. So these are called basal. So basal media are those media which supplies bacteria with the basic nutrients. According to physical state of the culture media could be two types: solid types and liquid type. Okay, so solid means it is not exactly solid, it is a semi-solid formation, gel-like formation. So example of culture media, liquid culture media, that is the nutrient broth and peptone broth. Both are basal. This basal liquid media, basal solid media. Basal liquid culture media example is nutrient broth. It contains peptone, meat extract and sodium chloride along with water. So it is liquid in ordinary condition. Peptone and water. And solid culture media nutrient agar. The same as nutrient broth, only agar powder is added to it. So this is the culture media, that is basal culture media. Exist in two states, that is the solid and liquid. Examples are given. So next thing is, so many microorganisms are there who cannot survive without the presence of some special ingredients. For their cultivation, for their enrichment, we need to use special type of ingredients. Okay, along with this basal media, a special ingredient must have to be added. So these type of media are called complex media. Complex media means what? Basal media, it may be solid or media, plus one or more uh, special ingredient, that is the complex media. If we give example, you will understand that is the liquid complex media. Complex media, but it is in the liquid state. Thioglycolate broth. It consists of what? Nutrient broth discussed earlier, plus sodium thioglycolate and sodium sulfide. Glucose broth, it consists of what? Nutrient broth plus little amount of glucose. So this type of, so the glucose broth is used for the growth of some kind of fungus. Solid complex media, blood agar media. Blood agar media means nutrient agar in which some sheep or horse blood is added to this media. Another example of complex solid media, that is the McConkey agar media. So it is used for various type of differentiation and identification test. So what it consists of? It consists of peptone water, agar, bile salt, lactose, and neutral red indicator. So this is an example of another complex culture media. So from the above examples we see, other than peptone meat extract, agar powder, yeast extract, we also use some type of special material like thioglycolates, glucose, lactose, blood, bile salt, etc. Okay, so these are the raw material, also raw material, but this used in some limited type of culture media. So now this culture media is used for various purposes, or according to the different type of uses, there are different types of culture media like selective media. This type of media, what it does, it provide nutrients for specific type of bacteria, thereby facilitate their growth. That is, it contains such a nutrient that can be utilized by specific group of bacteria or specific group of specific type of microorganisms. So what will happen? So they will have an advantage, they will grow more, and the other microorganism, sorry, they cannot utilize this nutrient, so they cannot grow. So that is the selective media to promote growth of a particular type of bacteria. Differential media, that is, these are mostly solid culture media. What happens when microorganisms grow in this media? What happens? We can differentiate different type of microorganism. So suppose example of differentiate blood agar media. Blood agar media. So what is there? Along with the agar, blood is present. So if some microorganisms are cultivated, mixed type of microorganisms cultivated in this culture media, what will happen? There are hemolytic bacteria. So hemolytic bacteria will form a red zone surrounding the, so entire media is red, but the colony form, surrounding the colony there is a special red zone. The redness is more. So that is the hemolytic, and the non-hemolytic, they will not form a zone like that. That is the, from that thing we can differentiate hemolytic and non-hemolytic microorganism. Assay media, so used for assay of different types of materials, especially proteins. Proteins means amino acids, vitamins and antibiotics. Vitamins and amino acids are assayed by microbial techniques. That is the microbial assay, that is called microbial assay. This assay, different types of media are used. These assays are mentioned in different type of pharmacopoeia. Indian pharmacopoeia, British pharmacopoeia, United States pharmacopoeia. These assay techniques are mentioned, and for specific type of assay, specific media composition is provided. So these media are called assay media. Now enrichment media. So this type of media, what it does? it favors growth of a particular type of bacteria and suppress growth of other type of bacteria. So that is called enrichment bacteria. So there is a difference with the selective media and enrichment media. Selective media, it prefers the growth of a certain type of microorganism. It ends here. But enrichment media, they prefers growth of a certain type of microorganism and but suppress the growth of other type of microorganism. Example, selenite growth. Transport media. Sometimes we require culture media to transport microbial sample from one place to another. These are called transport media. Suppose someone has urine infection, so urine must be tested. That is the sensitivity test. So in that case, if the sensitivity test is not available locally, then the urine sample must be sent to the distant laboratories. So what will happen? The microbes present in the urine will die eventually during the storage. So what is done? So it is mixed with some culture media so that the microbes which are present in the urine will survive till it reaches the testing laboratory. That is called transport media. So that is all about the raw materials of culture media. I thank you for watching.